Hey, everyone, and we're live. Thank you, everyone, for popping in to watch. Before we get started, we're going to be doing a T3 run today and possibly T2 if you guys want to hang around. Before we get started, though, just quick housekeeping. I'm a part of a lot of different Illuvium guilds, and when they do fun things, I like to promote them. So this week, the Hyperion Guild is doing weekly quests and ongoing quests in regards to Illuviums Overworld. The quest this week is to get an image of your ranger jumping over the hidden Illuvial somewhere in Crimson Waste. It ends on Christmas Eve, and all you have to do is post the picture in the, the Elder Hunter Quest channel. There's also 2 ongoing quests still happening. The first person to find a ramfire and post picture proof, and the first person to craft the Pyroceptor stage 3. It would be stage 3. Anyways, so those are fun things. Link to the Hyperion Guild is in the description below. Feel free to do that. Another thing that people are here for, I already see you asking, is for the DeQuest event secret word. I'm not going to keep you hanging. I'm not going to do what TSG did on his. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. The secret word is sparks. I do not know if it is case sensitive. So if it is, try all caps. And if it's not, try variations. But sparks, as in, that was very sparky. The word is in the description below as well. If you have not done the DeQuest Advent Calendar for Illuvium and you want to check it out, you can still get some fab prizes, get entered into some raffles. More information in the description below. Anywho, we're going to hop right into what you guys want to see, and that is going to be a stage 3 run. So let's get started. I find it really funny that I do not think I have once walked from the ship area over to the obelisk. I've always teleported. And you know what? Actually, before we hop in, we got to do some housekeeping. I can't tell you how many times I have made the mistake of going into the overworld and not having a deck. These alluvials that you need to capture other alluvials. My bad. I went on a mining run in stage 3 2 days ago, I think. And I forgot I was just there for mining. I was like, oh, here's an encounter. Oh, look, a Ramphie. Everyone wants a Ramphie. I'm going to hop in and get it. Hop in. There's a Ramphie. There's an Adore. And then there's a Lynx. And I'm like, why is there no alluvials down at the bottom? Well, that's what happens when you forget. You make mistakes. Hang on. I'm going to chat the secret word real fast. Thank you, Ricky. Happy Well, I definitely do Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas to you as well. Anyone else, no matter what you celebrate, happy holidays. At the very least, happy Thursday. At least it is for me. For some people, it is definitely already Christmas Eve. And we're going to type that secret word for you guys real fast. And if I don't have all caps. Secret word. Pass it along. Help me keep that up for people. Apparently Sparks lowercase worked. Anyways, so we're checking. I've got my alluvials. I got some really great advice from, now the name is eluding me. But pretty much the fact that no matter what stage you're going into, tier 0s are actually really fab, low cost alluvials to go in with. I've got a sword. I like to do either bulwark or fighter. So I've got a sword. I've got my shield. Both of them are tier 0, but they are stage 2 of the sword and stage 3 of the shield. We've got capture power 35%. I really like that I was able to create this one with a mining power because I do a lot of mining. And then we've got scan power. Now, I wasn't sure if the scan power actually applies to alluvials or if it's just for mining. So I guess we'll see. And good to know. I know we've got shards. So I think we're ready to jump right in. I'm keeping you guys waiting long enough, and myself. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but my runs, at least in stage 3, maybe 20 minutes usually. They're pretty quick. Ooh, one right there. Even with scanning every instance and trying to only get specific things, because, you know, we're all looking for the T5s, it's still just, I don't know, it goes fast. And I always scan. Because you know what's a bummer? Little rant here. When it said, oh, a door. When it said nature instance or whatever it says, it isn't always true. And what's annoying is the links. The links can be any class. The links can be any affinity. So whatever it says, it could just be referring to a links. And that's a pain in the ass. But we're going to go into this because I definitely need me some Adores. And I actually need a couple Lauras too. Modern Llama, the Lynx Collector. Wow, everyone popping in. Merry Christmas. Let's see. Yeah, anyone who's hopping in, try lowercase sparks for the secret word on the DeQuest. Anyone who's not familiar with DeQuest, if you're still interested, there's a couple days. There is a video all about the DeQuest Advent Calendar on my channel. Feel free to check that out. Let's see. Okay, we got Laura's going to pop back, so that will be kind of annoying. Another thing I usually like to do is count how many points I would need to be able to capture everything that I want. So really, I only want 2 things, and I think Adore's 45 points, and Laura is 35 or 40. Maybe it's 50. We'll double check. So I don't really need, you know, there's no reason for me to put as few Illuvials on as possible. The only reason you would really want to is, I mean, you want more chances ultimately. Actually, with that in mind. You know what I want to do actually? Oh, I can't. Sorry, take him off. I love poison, and I've been dying to do poison. Can I get it? Yes, I can. Okay, so we got poison. And then fighter. Got my 3 fighter. Let's have you come back here. I'll put you there. There, let's just do that. See if that works. I say see if that works because I would be a little heartbroken if I lost here. I shouldn't. Oh. Yeah. Good start to a stream. T5 right off the bat. Now I just have to catch it. All right, I'm sorry if you're having problems. I'll type it. It is not fully my fault. I gave the word. They did not tell me what case it would be. Something I should have asked. My bad. But Sky here in chat mentioned that lowercase sparks did work. Oh gosh, I'm so it's hard pressed to use my resplendent shard. But I really should. Maybe. Let's try epic. We have chances. We have time. Let's see, fingers crossed. What? Not even a chance. Fine. If you're gonna be that way, we'll use the resplendent. Okay, here we go. Yay! Yay! I'm curious, chat. What Illuvial did you get most excited about catching since if you've played the game? Oh, Adore's just pretty. It doesn't really show it here, but there's some VFX effects with like pollen kind of coming off its antlers. It's really cute. I'm definitely one for the cuties. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna use rare. Because why not? I don't know if anyone out there is as addicted as I am, but I play at least 3 hours a day. And it's not even worth anything yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life when this is actually like you get to keep them as NFTs. Like, that's just going to be crazy. Oh, okay, Laura, one less to get there, and that's the end of the instance. All right, let's go find another one. I'm hyped. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. I guess the energy drink is hitting me because I'm not quite usually this perky. Soka's Garden, here we go. I would say Soka's Garden, and I think it's called the Wind something Rift. I've been calling it the Wild Rift or something like that. Those are my two favorite places to check out for instances of Illuvials. So in case you don't know, this, in my opinion, is the quickest way to Soka's Garden. Soka's Garden is also just more so if you want to be doing some mining or some foraging. Let's see what we got. Rogue. That, again, I get excited, but it's a lynx. Right, Modern Llama, if you're still here, it's a lynx. Oh, fire. There's no way we're saying no to that, folks. Rampy. Please.
Your download is complete.
Come on. Oh, yes. All right. Yes. I can't tell. Oh, and there's a Lilura too. Oh, man. Ah, yes. Take that. Okay. You're going down. Oh, man. There was a time I entered an instance. Well, there was the time I entered and had no Illuvials. That sucked. There was another time I entered and I lost. And all I care about is Rampy, so we're not letting that happen this time. All right, you're going to come back here. Let's... I like air. Air gets a lot of decent dodge. 200. I would like to catch 2. I'm sorry, Modern Llama. I'm not focusing on the lynxes today. Though I've been trying. I mean, I don't think I'm anywhere near catching up with you. But I'm trying. I'll show you. 4 fighter. Yeah, let's just go for 6. I like fighters. Fighters and bulwarks. Let's have... Oh, we're going to need a little more distraction actually back here. Yeah, let's do that. You know what's an extra bummer? We've already used our Resplendent Shard. That really sucks. Well, here is hoping that Rampy can be caught with an epic. Oh. Deja Brew, welcome to the chat. We got ourselves a Rampy. I'm going to use every single... Gosh, okay. Fingers crossed. And I probably should hit confirm. Ooh, yikes. Hitting my mic. Come on. Come on. Can you imagine this when it's real? I'm already a little heartbroken they're going to wipe us. Yes! Oh, yeah. Gosh. Okay, already one of the better runs that I've had. Like, I've come into T3s and gotten T3s, stage 3s, and gotten nothing but T3s and maybe a T4. Maybe. Oh, sweet. Okay, one more and I can get a ram fight. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. First try, too. Wow. Man, if I get this, then I can get a Lilura. Or, no, a Malura. This is a Lilura. Oh, gosh, that's going to hype me up for the rest of the stream. That was so great. Oh, I love this game. I'm such a collector and an explorer. Oh. Come on. Do. All right. This is good. Man, good start to the stream. We're only we're 15 minutes in. A little longer than I thought. But there we go. And, might as well go for some lynxes. But we're going to just do the uncommon. Gosh, that growl that they have is so cute. It reminds me of my cat trying to be tough. But, they're not really. Not when they're this stage. Yeah, it's probably boring to most people, but because I am a collector, and even when they're not NFTs, I kind of have to collect them all. I'm in the process of grinding out stage 0 right now to get all of the T0s. At least when game goes live, I can save that for later. Since the T0s, they're always going to be there. There's never going to be any more. All the time in the world to go and do that. Okay, we do need to do a little scanning. Only on shard deposits will I be doing anything. So I recently realized when you hit the E to interact, down at the bottom there, it actually already tells you what kind of deposit it is. So this is an atypical or not interested because it is not a shard deposit. So, ooh. That's okay. Yeah, spray and pray. Whew, okay, let's see. Can we go 3 for 3? What do we got? Earth. If we're not feeling super confident, I mean, it could be Scarabok. That'd be neat. 2 things I don't know. And another little... Oh, gosh. I need all of this, folks. How am I going to choose? I just got my Malura now. Oh, man, this is fire. Well, okay, I got my Malura if I can catch it. Gosh, what were the extras? Luras. All the luras. Luras for days. I mostly care about the flare and the dash. And actually, the lure would be on the back end for me. All right. Whew. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. They're going to be 4. So we have 4 rogues jumped in my back line. Oh, I feel like I need to calm down from this. This is like a high. What the heck? Love it. No. Wait, no. Let's actually stick with... I like poison. Let's stick with the poison play today. All right, so these 2 are going to go back here. We're going to put... Let's stick with that earth. Well, nature, I guess. Not earth. Pardon me. They're going to distract a bit. We're going to move him a bit over here. And hopefully... I mean, it's 4-on-1, but... Yeah. He could take it. Let's go ahead and also add in a bulwark. You know what? I'm feeling confident that this might work. So we're going to give that a try. Probably should. This is not the time for me to be taking chances, is it? Yeah. Well, mistakes were made. Learn from my mistakes, folks. Wow. Maybe it should be a rule that I shouldn't do for less than 100 and maybe 20 mastery. Wow. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Okay, back to Soka's garden. Just brushed off, right? It's okay. I haven't even made it to Soka's garden. Oh. You know what's the crazy part? So I got that Ramphie. My first Ramphie that I actually caught, I got in a stage 1. I'm mildly miffed about that. I'm almost mad about it because I had been getting just absolute crap from my stage 3 runs. And then I got that in a stage 1. I'm just like, really? Mostly because I've been making sure to do at least one T3 run, and then I do either a bunch of 1s or I do a 2 and a 1, and it's now I just feel like I should farm stage 1s if I'm gonna have the chance at a Ramphie. Ultimate Gamer, if you want to join a guild, the two that I like to hang out in personally is Wildfire and Hyperion. The invite to the Hyperion Guild is in the description below. They are currently running some fun weekly quests. Where are my instances, folks? And then all other guilds to join, if you go to the Illuvium Discord under Guild Recruiting, there is links to all of those places. I am sure Ricky here could help you out with the Wildfire invite. I like guilds. They are always fun and filled with amazing people to chat with. Always telling me things that I didn't know I could do. Really great place to learn. Let's see. You show your Mozarts. He's there. I've got him in a little Ramfire skin right now. Okay, I thought for sure there would be an instance up here. Oh, there's one. Okay. I know we got the heat map, but I frankly don't really trust it much personally. It's just kind of eh. I think at this point I'd rather just stick with like the spots that I know. Also, I don't know if anyone else have found this, but I find what is it? Okay. Stage 0 run is far more forgiving when you're shooting. If anyone does not have... Okay, water. You know, I need the lynxes. Okay, no, actually, okay. Here's what we're going to do. The nice thing that I recently found out. So we can choose not to go into this instance. And then we can check our map. And if we hover because we scanned, it's going to show us. So I can come back to this later if we don't find anything better. Which is what I'm going to do because we're going to go hunting for the good stuff. And water is not Scarabok, it is not Adore, and it is not Rampy. And actually, we're also going to press F and set a teleport beacon right here. Mostly because Soka's Garden is just a good spot to come back to. Catch that instance over there I almost forgot about. And I think someone was telling me you can set up to 3 teleport beacons in the area. So it's always nice to come back to where you were. If you do not have beta access yet and you want beta access, I'm telling you, and it's not a secret anymore, so they can't get mad at me for telling people, go to trivia. You want to go to Illuvium trivia because just by participating and sticking around until the end, another blue, just by participating and sticking around till the end, they'll usually drop a form that you can fill out and you get beta access. Like within a week or 2. That's how you do it. My Mozart upgrades, for people who are interested, I've currently got on Capture Power, so the Supreme Harmonic Stabilizer. And then this Advanced Resonance Oscillator, and I wasn't quite sure if the scan power relates only to like mining or also to alluvial scans. So... yeah, no, seriously though, trivia, chilling in the Discord, pay attention to Twitter, follow a lot of the bigger YouTubers like Vedmore. He is always giving out beta spots by just like, retweet this tweet. Usually I personally don't trust the retweet or like this tweet kind of situation. I look at a lot of that stuff in crypto as like engagement farming, but because I know him and I know the place... I know Illuvium. Those giveaways are indeed legit. So you can join those to help get you beta access. Actually, I won beta access for participating in trivia a while back, and I actually finally cashed that in, not for myself, but I'm giving it away as a Christmas present to my brother. So we'll see if I can actually get him to play that game, this game. right, this is the other path that I usually like to go down for instances. And I find it is either packed or it is kind of like it is right now and it's a little empty. There's one though. If it is packed, usually there's like 3, like one right after the other. Let's see what we got. Scion. Ricky, yeah, go ahead and post the Wildfire Discord link in chat. I think you're already... Oh, Alfie. Alfie. Yeah, I think you're already mod, so you should have power. Ouch. That's on my Christmas list. I want a new chair. I got this chair when I wasn't at my computer much, and then I started doing content and getting to know people and playing these games more rather than my stations or board games, and now my back hurts all the time. What's everyone else wants for Christmas? Any good stuff y'all hoping for? Let's see, we got 3 fighter, 2 nature. Let's do a fighter. I don't have a fighter water, I just have the air. All right, remember what we're going to do this time. We're going to stick this to about 120. Just don't want chance it. Let's see if that works. Fingers crossed, folks. Okay. Much better. Oh yeah, you definitely need solid headphones. All right. Man, I wish I had more resplendent shards. Those are hard to find. Okay. That didn't sound good. Ah. Yay! This is a good stream. You guys are good luck. Seriously. Oh. Yes. One more and I'll get a Sinalp. Now it makes me want to go back to those water encounters. I'm like, ooh, what if it was Alfie? It could totally have been Alfie. So it's interesting. I took a different approach to beta because when it dropped, I spent the first week only mining, and I was getting shards and resources. And it really did help me figure things out. But that is not the way to go, folks. When rope drops and we hit open beta, you'll find yourself far behind everybody else in terms of capturing. I just don't think it was worth it personally for me. So, honestly, what I'm hoping to do is I know a couple people who want to focus on harvesting. And if I can strike a deal where I'm like, hey, you harvest for me, I will capture Illuvials. We will split. That's my ideal plan. Because then you got people doing this exactly what they want to be doing. Other than that, the other question is what upgrades do you guys focus on? Everyone was telling me that they really want the Meg boot. No. Yeah, the Meg boot upgrade. But I personally really like having the jetpack first. Man, decisions we have to make once it matters. And Illuvials and glory is all on the line. I don't think there's any more down here. We'll check. A little bit of ore to see. Let's see. Ricky, isn't it 1 in the morning for you? Animal, it's ore deposit, not worth it. Not unless it's a shard. Alright, so let's see. Well, we're in a cold zone, so that would make more sense. We're going to go to the Boneyard next. Probably need to actually pick the obelisk to travel back to. I know all these places have their own names. I always forget, so I just end up naming them like my own variation. What is that? Hanelf something? Yep, this is just the Crystal Caves and headed to the Boneyard. 2 weeks off. Wow. Ricky, my man, that is fabulous. Got any like fun travel plans, or are you just playing Overworld? And please tell me that you've gotten your lovely wife into Overworld finally, because we need to get her in on that if she's not playing. I think you said she got her playing. Bulwark. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay. Scarabok. Scarabok. Like, how would that... How crazy would... Oh, you don't even know. No. Heir, 2 heirs? No, no. I'm sorry, folks. We got... No, I don't trust that. I trust that the Atlas was the Bulwark. And there's no way I'm going into that encounter. You know what else I'm really excited for? So we're in beta. There's a lot of things that are going to be implemented and be better. Fire encounter. But what else? My Riptors. Oh, dude. Ram fight right here. This is my ram fight. We're fusing that if I catch this. Okay. A lot of fun things to look forward to as they continue to add things to the game and we get ready for open beta. One of which I'm excited for is plants. Why plants? Why not rocks? No, what's cool about plants is eventually they plan to implement, the plants are going to fight back. So they're going to be hazardous, people. Keep that in mind. Man, look at this. Oh, okay. Thanks, Dip. I hope you have a good morning with the kids. Ugh. This is just absolute fire. All right. Again, not taking the chances this time. 120. We're going to milk this. We're going to put the air one and we're going to pair him with the other air one because why not? I've got 70 left. Let's put my Thyrox and I've got 106. I really only want one thing here. And that'll give me at least 2 chances. Ricky, you do not want this luck because I've had crap luck before tonight. This is, crazy. All right. We got it. Oh. All right, and I have some epic shards. Man, I'm going to have to spend some more time mining though. That's always the bummer. Yeah. You never have enough of anything. At least I have 5 epics. I feel like my luck just has to give at some point. Okay. Drum roll. Come on. Oh. Praise be to the RNG gods. Thank you. Oh. Gosh. Okay, yeah. Right after this run, we are fusing that baby. I've been struggling for... Okay, the game's only been out for 2 weeks. I've been struggling now. Oh, I definitely need a Riptor. So let me check how many I need. Riptor. I have an ongoing list of like how many of each type I need. If I can keep where my sheet is. 7, no. 5. I only need 5. So I think let's go ahead and go for another one here then. I'm gonna risk it because I'd rather keep that rare shard. Yeah, seriously, what is this luck today? I was actually kind of bummed about doing this stream because I've had such horrid luck in stage 3s. But this is just like this is Christmas. Merry Christmas to me. All right, we're gonna check real fast after this instance. Whew. All right. This is also probably the longest one of my stage 3 runs is left. Okay, let's see what we've got. So, I mean, look at Adore, Alf, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have gotten 4 stage 5s already. What the heck? Modern Llama, where you been? Like, I'm gonna cry with happiness here. Look at that haul, and okay, we have 1 encounter left. That means we definitely have to be careful with what we're doing. Ah. Let's go see what we find. This definitely wants me to keep streaming after this particular run to see if I have equal luck on a stage 2. Oh, there's a rock. Yep, still checking rocks. I have enough points to check a rock. It's an ore, though. Points. I don't need points to check what the rock is. Just a shard deposit. Though at this point, if I got a shard deposit, I would be hard-pressed to use it. There you are. I see him there at the end. I'd be hard-pressed to want to use it, mostly because I also have bad luck with shard deposits. You have to mine it like 5 times or something. Then if they're like, oh yeah, I have enough to do both. I do not have enough to do both. All right. Oh. Make sure you don't fall into the acid. At least the nice thing is if I were to fall into the acid at this point and get sent back to the obelisk, it would still be here. Bulwark. All right, 125. That leaves us at 750. Okay. See? Atlas is not a good bulwark. There's one over there, folks. Let's go. You know what? We've got Alfie. We've got 2 Ramfies. We got a door. Let's go for a Scarebok. We're going to find one. Like, I have hope. Wait, 750. It's 125 to scan. This might be our last scan. I can math. 625. I think that leaves me with just enough, and if it doesn't, I would cry. Okay, sneak up on this bad boy. Now, before we do anything, I'm going to check my math. Yep, that's exactly 750. It's fighter. Yeah, let's scan it. Let's go for it. Just because it's fighter doesn't mean there can't be a Scarebok. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here's what's super annoying. There is an earth encounter here. No, it is not as fast as the Jimbo Jump, but I do not have the Jimbo Jump mastered yet. All right, what do you guys think? I'm not going to be able to scan again. I think we should just go for it. Fingers crossed. Let's see what the Earth one is. If it's lure, I'm going to be mad. Ugh. Tatapy, a freaking Tatapy and a Laura. Okay, so I guess your luck has to run out at some point, folks. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, we'll do the call out. And you're doing the DeQuest Adventure Advent Calendar. The secret word is Sparks. Lowercase, we've discovered, is the way to go. If you need more information, there is information in the description below. Might as well catch some stuff, I guess. I'm mad. Boo. Blah. We're just gonna load up the board because I can. Because why not? Man. For people who don't know, the secret word is for DeQuest. Illuvium is doing an advent calendar partnered with DeQuest. And I'm not sure. There's two different ways they do it. Either it is kind of like an event and you can get 50 points and you can use those 50 points to enter a raffle, or it is the raffle to where you just need to enter it on the marketplace tab and you're entered for, I think it's 1 ILV. So if you're interested. I'm still bummed. All right, I have to ask though. I could stop the stream after this encounter, or we could go into T2 and see if my luck holds. Who wants me to go in T2? Any takers? 3. Let's try uncommon because I'm just bummed. Don't want to waste my shards. I do need Riptor. What, I've gotten 2? Say 3? 3 more? Which the 3 are on the board. Now, at the very least, after this, we're going to head over and we are going to fuse my Ramfies into the Ram fight. 200 points. Wow. 200 points for just coming to the stream and getting the word. I'm a little impressed. It's more than I kind of expected from them. I was expecting like 50 points. And that's just a nope. Let's try this again. Nope. How dare you use an uncommon shard on me? You filthy peasant. We're gonna try common. Mostly because I can. Why not? I mean, I saw Modern Llama catch a lynx with common. Or maybe it was a T3. Modern Llama, you let us know. What did you catch with a common that was funny? Not happening today. That's okay. I don't want to waste shards. I want to keep my rares. Man. Bummer. All right, let's go and fuse. We'll waste no time. Go ahead and keep the fun going. 43 minutes for a run. Before we take off, let's take a review of what we got. Bam. That is, 4. Sweet. I'm 1 short from getting my rye plants. That's just pretty to look at. I'm not going to lie. 10,000 points. I'm wondering how people get like 100,000 points a run. Like, that's just crazy to me. I think someone was telling me it's because they do the gems. And apparently, if you get the resplendent gems, let's go for a little run. If you get the resplendent gems, those are supposed to be like high points. That is an optimal run with 0 energy. That does not happen to me very often. Running along the beach. I still think she runs funny. Personally. Also, it was funny. The first time, a lot of things are funny to me, apparently. The first time I was, like, checking the game out, I came and I ran this path, and I got stuck in the sand over here. Let's see if I can get stuck again. Mostly because that'd be funny. Nope. Can't duplicate. Also, I'll be totally frank with you guys. I really, really hate the UI of the Forge and the Locker at the moment. It is too easy to just get confused. Man, okay. So many cool things to do. Riptorous. Fuse. Wait, do I need 2? Hang on. Okay. We're going to check this first. Because I want the rye plants. T3. I've got 2, so I only need 1. I guess I need 2, actually, because I'm going to want 1 of him. All right. I promise. We'll do the ram fight after this. Man, that is sick animation, though, really. I only wish that they would stay on that end screen a little bit longer. Ram play. Okay. Like, I just want to revel in it once I've fused something. Like, let me enjoy that. Let me click out of it. Especially if they're going to do a cool animation. Okay, ram fight. Yeah. Just, that is so damn satisfying. I'm not even going to lie. And there's my Melora. I'm just filling out my Illuvidex here. Don't mind me. For anyone who doesn't know, fun bit of trivia. Once I hopefully don't sneeze. I am one of the co-founders of illuvialmaster.com. If you're playing and you need information about the game, we have tools, we have information about Illuvials. We have big changes coming in the new year. We're talking new page layouts. We're talking overworld information, easier filtering tools to hopefully make the Forge easier to use while we wait for that next patch. So if you need help, yes, I'm pitching my own website here. Make sure to check out illuvialmaster.com. As I like to say, learn, train, become the best there ever was. illuvialmaster.com. There's my pitch. No, for real though. It's pretty cool. We've got a team builder and we're going to go do a stage 2 run because why not? No, we got a team builder. You can practice the auto battler. There's a little, you can place them and see what might do well against others. I'm selling it super well as I sniffle. All right, let's see if my luck stays. Fingers crossed. Oh man, that was just a high. That was such a run. Thank you, Ricky. Man, dude, so blessed to have friends like you guys. Watching my back. Oh, I have to say, that's something I am really sad about, actually. So, for anyone who didn't see the tweet, Illuvial is not going away, but the team that originated it is disbanding into like little subsections. Not sure what's going to happen with the site yet. That is also a really great website. Whereas at Illuvial Master, we try to focus on tools to help with gameplay and stuff. They are great at just the way that they organize their information. So they've also got some nice pages to check out. I will definitely freely admit they are the prettier site at the moment. And hopefully the site sticks around. I would hate to see the domain close out completely, but we shouldn't have any problems because I think Linky said that him and a couple others are going to work together to either build a new site or take over the current IP. And then you've got Xborg, I think, wanted to make... Oh, I missed it. I missed one. Xborg offered to do something there. So, hopefully it does not go away completely. It is amazing what people are willing to build in this space. Got it. And I'm really excited because I know Kieran's partnering with some sort of a data app. That will be fun. Not really my cup of tea. I don't need Laura's or Kuka's. I'm going to check some ores. I need shards. I'm starting to run a little low. It's a gem deposit. Not super interested in gems. Mostly because, so part of running that site, a lot of what I do at the moment is resource gathering to get images so that we can use those on the site. So I have been screenshotting like all of the gems and the essences so that we can provide the information with the picture on the site. And of course, the one set of stuff that I am missing from my collection duties is the resplendent gems. And those I'm pretty convinced you're not going to find those in a stage 2 run. Which means I have to use my stage 3 runs occasionally to get the resplendent gems. I'm still missing like 5, mostly because we're trying to get images of both infused and uninfused. Honestly, in terms of stages, I think 1 and 3 seem most worth it. I find that when I go into 2, it doesn't really feel worth the run to me, almost. And here I am, right? So I said it's not worth it, and here we are. Mostly because I feel like I have a higher chance of finding random rogue T5s in stage 1. Right, I'm not seeing a whole lot of instances here. Illuvium should share the assets and files to help get the information out. Yes, they should. No, they share media kits with the influencers, the group of us that have YouTube channels. If you're an influencer and you want to get in on the action here, feel free to reach out to TSG. I think TSG Illuvium and Crypto is his YouTube channel. He is our influencer manager. Always looking to expand the network of content creators providing Illuvium content. Oh my gosh. You have a resplendent fire gem? Yes, I need that. Yes, please. I would say the easiest way, if you join, let's see. No, if you're in the Illuvium Discord, my DMs are open. I think I opened them when I ran for council, and I think they're still open. Where was I going to go? I was going to go to the Rift. Let's go to the Rift. Or what I'm calling the Rift. It is called the Rift. The Howling Rift. Pretty apt name considering the wind. That's awesome though. Yeah, hit me up in Wildfire. If you just like at me in a channel, after my run, I'll find you. Or you can post them in the Elder Quest, in the Hyperion Discord. That's where some other helpful people have been posting images for me. Where am I? Am I going to the Rift? I get lost. There's another thing. Every time I think I have figured out this map, I feel like I find a new corridor, or I go down a way and I'm like, where am I again? How did I get here? Dude, that'd be awesome. How do you want the pictures though? All right, hang on. I can't multitask very well. Yeah, so if you go to the Hyperion Discord and the Elder Hunter Quest channel, and you scroll up just like a few questions, a few comments, you'll see people posted images of the gems. And generally it's usually just taking a quick snapshot of, usually from your locker or your inventory, depending on where it's at. Anyways, there's examples. If not, I will at you after my run and give you an example myself. Because anybody who helps save me time is forever in my good graces. That's a downside when you're doing personal projects like websites and stuff like this. In the beginning, at least, you end up doing a lot of stuff by hand, and it's just so time consuming. Frankly, I'm kind of excited that we don't keep track of the leaderboard anymore, because that was all inputted by hand. Illuvium APIs when? Man, see, I guess I could start getting linkses. I should pull a modern llama. Start collecting the lynxes. They are kind of the bomb. What do we got? Or no shard. That's the other thing. Shard deposits, I feel like, are always really freaking hard to find. Is it just me, or are we empty of instances on this run? Okay, let's check the out. Oh, it would help if I was not in the yellow. All right, we'll do boneyard. Looks like that's red. So modern llama, are you going to be oh, there's one. Are you going to be changing your name from modern llama to modern lynx? Stick with a theme. Honestly, probably a headache to change the brand now. No, I can do it. No, I guess I can't do it. Man, usually I can stick that shelf. Well, we should be able to make it from here anyways. You know, I kind of hate that. Sometimes there's these little shelves and she's just like, well, now of course you will. I will not walk over. So you have to jump. I was like, just walk over the little dune, please. Okay. You know what? We haven't done anything, so we're just going to go in and catch those lynxes. Because I gotta start catching something. Gotta catch something. Pardon me, I talk in movie quotes. Hopefully no one minds much. Let's see. Let's do the sword. You're coming back here. There. That should be enough for 3 tries with the lynxes. Do I need resplendent? Dude, I'll tell you this. When it comes to gems, if I find any type of gem the most, it is nature. So thank you, but I do not need nature. You know, since I have people offering, here's what I need. Let me see if I can pop this in chat or if it's too much. Oh, that might be too much. All right, well, let me just, hopefully nobody's minds. Because if you guys got this stuff, that is like big help for me. And I am pro saving me time. Because the other thing uninfused resplendent earth gem, okay. The other thing that I spend a lot of time doing is Photoshop. Having to cut out those alluvials. There we go. No? Oh, it's too long by 40 characters. Let's try that. There you go. That is the list of what I do not yet have. I was actually pretty impressed with myself for having as many as I did. Let's see. Can I? Nope. That's like the epitome of nope. Get on out of here with your low shards. I don't want to use my rare shard. I love how I start with the uncommon and then it says no and I just go to common. It's like, I'm not wasting a rare on you. And this is why. Because then I get it. That does not encourage me to use appropriate shards, folks. It just doesn't. You know, we're going to go straight for the common shard with this one. There actually is a reason to keeping them uninfused. Oh gosh, let's see if I remember correctly. You need the uninfused gems, I think, for the skins in the beta. which again, because it's a closed beta, you don't keep the things that you're getting, but you need them for the skins, and then you need the infused ones for the weapons. So, nice. I think. I'd have to double check the site, but that sounds about right. That being said, they were saying recently that gems are showing up 50% more than they should. So a lot of people have tons of gems and you just don't need it. Because oftentimes when you're doing weapons or you're getting skins, you need one. Which is fine when you need the resplendent and they're really hard to find. Then it actually kind of feels like you're, doing it well. But less so when you've got like me. You've got like 74. That takes me nowhere. Of, an uninfused uncommon gem or something. I'm not sure if that's being fixed in the next patch. Where was I going? Haha, this way. Frankly, I'm really excited to see what happens in the next patch. I'm kind of hoping they like save it for a bigger patch so that we have, I guess, more changes. I like the game, but I like the bigger changes like in a drop rather than a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see what we got. There is a deposit over there I will check out. Just a hot sec. Thanks for popping in, Modern Llama. Honestly, I'm super, thank you everybody for popping in to watch and hang out. Love being able to chat with this community. Let's see what we got. Shard deposit. Let's scan it. Honestly, I shouldn't have scanned. I probably should have just gone for it. Ooh, rare. That right there. That's worth it to me. Honestly, you get one shard in any deposit and it's worth it to me because it's just hard. That's right. It's actually really hard to get shards. It feels.
This looks good.
I'll do a run and walk away with maybe 4. Unless you're doing a tier 0 or stage 0 run. Then you got plenty. I mean, what? I've got 132 shard fragments from stage 0 runs. And now that we're getting to the point where I don't really catch Illuvials in my stage 1 runs, my common shards are starting to pile up a bit just because I don't use them that much. Now, things will be different once we hit open beta and their NFTs because then I'll be collecting them, keeping what I want, and then just selling the excess for anyone who wants them. It's over here and around the corner, I think. There it is. Gem deposit. I'm going to scan it and see. I usually only get rare. Let's see what we got. Yep, rare and rare. Though it sounds like chat is going to hook me up with the images I need. Another thing I could be doing is essences, but since plants don't have a use yet, it is really hard for me to want to do that. It will be fun, for anyone who does collect the plants. I don't have any right now. Let's collect one. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know how many people actually go through and read every page in detail. Oops, that was a weird janky thing.
I'll take it.
Uncommon ring nut. So if we go to our obtained. So this one says heal 1200 health. And what some new people might not know is what? When you go into an when you go into a travel, whether it's stage 1, 2, or 3 with your Illuvials, once we hit some point of beta, your Illuvials, once they lose health, it's gone. The health is gone. And if your Illuvials die, I think they're essentially exhausted Pokemon. So these plants, if you bring them in with you in your inventory, because over in your equipment, in your deck, you have these slots, and this is where those plant extracts, you can call them, will go, and you'll be able to use. So that is kind of yet another way that they're adding some more complicated aspects into the overworld. Oop, there's an encounter. Somewhere over here? Down there? Don't tell me that's in the crystal room. Nope.
Got it.
Sweet. Let's see what we got. No, don't take that as gospel. I'm pretty sure it's thing. It's along the lines of like plants are gonna fight back. Man, lynxes though. There's a lot of different aspects. I mean, on the recent Illuvium recap, the state of Illuvium 2022, Aaron had mentioned 2 ways that they were gonna spice up the overworld. And my assumption is the plants will fight back, which adds something you have to avoid in the overworld, which will make traversing less boring. Because right now, you gotta admit, it's a bit boring. You fly around, you find the instances. It's kind of idle clicky. I wish there was a little more strategy to it, I guess you could say. And then he was also saying that there's going to be a way to... I don't multitask well. Kind of adds like urgency to your runs. I have no idea what he means by that, but that would be really cool to see. Oh, that's too much. I'm at 80 already. I think I got this. Let's see. Going to Sanctum Essa is like going to the Pokemon Center. At least that, again, that would be my assumption. I've been collecting tidbits for months, and it's definitely possible that the information I have could be outdated. So, always, if an influencer or content creator, or really anybody who is not a core team member says something, take it with a grain of salt. You never know what's going to happen. They could change their mind. Actually, in that regard, if Kieran says anything, take it with a grain of salt. He was mentioning that that they just don't tell him stuff anymore because he'll get too excited and he'll leak it. So remember that. They don't tell him stuff anymore. The font in the house. Welcome to the stream. If you missed it, we had one hell of a stage 3 run. And now we're kind of doing a boring stage 2 run. But it is what it is. Oh, sweet. Got the lynxes. Oh. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Also, okay, we'll do another little self-plug. I plugged Illuvial Master. I'm going to plug my own channel here. We're not catching any of that stuff. I'm not wasting shards on those folks. So it's hard to miss, but there's an escape button up here in the corner, and you can just escape. Anyone wants overworld tutorials, basic information, I am working on a really long video that I'm going to be cutting into like little 2-3 minute clips. Keep your eye out, hit that subscribe button so you do not miss. Yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing since where am I? Which way was I headed? I always forget. That way, maybe. Let's try this way. I didn't really start out planning to make content. It's more like Sky, who is pretty much the founder of Illuvium Master, my husband. He needed some help with the content side since I used to be a content manager at our last job. And I was like, oh, I'll make content for you. That'll be fun. And then it just kind of turned into the YouTube channel and articles. It's kind of been a fun, wild ride the last year, honestly. Oops. You never know what opportunities are going to just slap you in the face. And you can either get mad at it. Ooh. You know, I don't need Tatapee. I don't need TNT. I don't need the Lura. There's a lynx and an unknown. And because it's Earth, I feel like I have to. You never know when it's going to be a Scarabok. Ugh. Here's a question for chat. Has anyone run into a stage 3 Illuvial? Yes, he's just another Tadpy. Ugh. It's disgusting. If you take it off, we'll just... Only thing I want to catch is the lynx. Fighter. Yeah, we'll do a fighter. There we go. I've been curious to know, like, I feel like it's got to be possible to catch a stage 3 of an Illuvial on a run. I just haven't seen any. I've seen stage 1s. I've seen stage 2s. Axodon, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool catch. Let's see. Let's see if I can get you with Common Shard. Yeah, it's hit the point where it's like I've got all the Kuka line, I've got all the Tadapy line, I've got all the Atlas and the Archies. So I just don't want to stop for them anymore because there's not really a point of having more. Nice. I gotta love when that works. Use a lower shard. Sometimes it works. You just fought a Ripplance and a bunch of stage 3 in T1. Stage 3. In stage 3. Wow. Ooh, congrats on the beta access through DeQuest. My guess, if I had to guess, that was announced a week ago. By the new year, probably. Like by the first 2 weeks. I don't really... See, and I just don't want those. So we're not going to waste shards. We're not going to waste time. But, yeah, obviously don't hold me to that. I don't work for the team. But Rich has been really on top of getting people their access. I'm not sure who's in charge of the DeQuest part of it. But if I had to guess, it'd be Rich. Okay, where... See, and I get so turned around. Where do we come from, folks? I'm just going to run myself in circles. I should set a marker. I think I came this way. Don't want plants. This is a dead end, isn't it? Nope. Corner. All right. When in doubt and you're just doing circle. Man, I was just circling, wasn't I? Just go back to the obelisk. Sit down, Artie. Sit down. Don't hurt yourself. Don't make life so complicated. See if we can get to that one. I think I need to go this way, though. Don't fall in the acid. Ooh, this is fun. One thing I want to do. There's that one, and it took me a while to figure out this one. The Adorius. That one was escaping me for a while. Like, I kept seeing it on the loading screens. And I couldn't find it. Actually, there is a stage 2 Vermi somewhere on the wall. And I have yet to find that one. It's over by acid somewhere. I honestly really love that they added those cave paintings. I'm super excited to see how they end up working them into the lore. I don't know about anyone else. I am super excited for lore. I'm a big sci-fi fantasy nerd. Ugh. So I'm super excited to see what they came up with. What we got? Nope. Alright. That's just a plant. That is spike juice. if anyone was wondering. That's another thing I was kind of bummed wasn't available information like in the forge, is you see what the, like here, actually I'll just give an example. So this plant produces the component spike juice. Don't know what the actual, I've got the name somewhere. Don't have it offhand. But like there's no picture that shows you, hey, spike juice is this plant. You just kind of have to remember what plant's what. I missed so many. Just call this place the gallery for all the cave paintings. Most of the ones that I know exist in Crimson Waste are in this gallery. Wait, what was that? No. You know, they've got 2 paintings of the 3 brothers. And because there's 3 brothers, I swear, I'm just a puzzler. I want everything to be a puzzle. So I'm like, man, there's got to be one more, right? There's got to be one more picture of the 3 brothers. 3 for 3. Symbolism and all that. Okay, we'll go down the crystal cave. I don't like the crystal cave because I'm not a very good jumper. But there's bound to be something interesting. There's usually at least 2 ore deposits and at least 2 instances here. So long as you don't die. And I was also mildly disappointed that there's no secret tunnel down there, folks. I want there to be. I want there to be something written on the wall that I have to find. Any points that you earn on the DeQuest site, you can go to their little marketplace tab. And there are, if you're talking about the points that you earn through the, oh, yikes, don't die, don't die, don't die. The points you earn from doing like entering the secret word for my stream, there are raffles you can enter. So I used to think when this whole thing started that the raffles would just be open until Christmas, but they're not. They're limited time. So currently I think there's like a Yugo Labs one that you can do. There's an ILV. There's some project that has an NFT that I haven't researched the project for, so I don't have more information than that. But, and then there'll be more prizes opening up in a day or so. Okay, there he is. This is just not a friendly spot for me. Oop, and I'm not a good jumper. Oh, yep, see? Mistakes were made. Okay, no, just don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh. And he just goes away. Fine. It's like on the one hand, I'm begging the team to like make me work for this. On the other hand, I'm like, I'm lazy. Don't make me do it. Just gonna complain. Can't make me happy.
This looks good.
No, it doesn't. Don't lie, Arlene. Arlen. Whatever your name is.
Got it.
Do you really, or did you drop it in acid?
I'll take it.
Ooh, shard. I'll take that. You're right. All right, I take back what I said, Arlene. You're a fabulous human being, but you're not really human, are you? Let's see if we can get all the way over to the exit. Nope, too big, too big. So let's see what the best way. No, I'm gonna. Actually, the best way probably is just to fall into the acid, to be honest. Probably should use the Jimbo jump. And yeah, okay, we're gonna die. Jimbo jump. I have not practiced in. Oh, no. Okay. Cool thing. I thought there was a hidden tunnel over where I fell there. We'll go somewhere else. Man, this is why I hate stage 2s. This is turning into being kind of boring. Where haven't we been? Oh, we haven't actually been to the boneyard yet. Yeah, just stage 2s aren't super interesting because I feel like I never run into T5s in stage 2s. There are more Illuvium raffles now that open today. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I still have like 2k points. Mostly because like I keep thinking they're going to put something ridiculously expensive on one of the last days and I want to be prepared. So I'll have to go see what that is. I've really wanted one of the drop bear NFTs. I haven't won that. I was lucky though. I won a fancy bird NFT in like the first week. That was pretty cool. I know nothing about fancy birds. Actually, the first time I quote unquote played it was for the DeQuest thing because I got points for taking a picture of myself playing it. And by playing it, I mean dying and not figuring out how the controls worked. Honestly, it was pretty fun. Sometimes you can just delight in your how bad you are at something. It just makes it funny. I could hop my way up there, but I'm just gonna circle. I see you. Can't find the marketplace though. So not that I encourage anyone to leave this awesome stream that we're having. There is a video under my longer YouTube videos that kind of explains the whole DeQuest dashboard, what you can do, where you should do it. I think I have chapters in there so you can just jump to where you want to see. But that is the best I could do. I don't think... Actually, let me see. DeQuest. Let me see if I can just show you real fast. Nope, that's wrong. We're already deviating from the stream. Let's see what we can do. Oh, this looks different. There's the Illuvium Christmas and Illuvatars. Okay, so actually, for people who are interested, there is, let me go ahead and add something real fast. Winter capture. Okay. Yep. There we go. Okay. Here we go. So if you are, hopefully you guys can see this. Let me see if I can expand it a bit. There we go. Boom. All right. So here's the DeQuest page. If you go to, so you can take this quiz down here and this will give you some points. You can go to Illuvium Christmas, if it lets me. So down here, you're going to have your trophies and your percentage. Up here, you can see how many points you have to spend. You have your achievements. These are kind of ongoing achievements you can do. Here are the daily quests. So like right now, here's a new one. That's loud. My stream. So I can go in here and we'll go Sparks is my word. Hey, I get points for my own stream. That's kind of funny. So you can get points up here. You've got achievements, intro, quest, leaderboard, and then marketplace. In the marketplace, this is where you can see. So let's see. We've got legendary pistols, YGG tokens, Plimus hat, Overworld beta. There you go, right there. Mega disc. So here, I'm going to enter the mega discs, or maybe not. Oh, this is hard, folks. They did save the best for last. 3 winners, and always read. 3 winners get 1 mega disc. You don't get 3 mega discs. Hollow NFTs, that's something I wanted. 10 Illuvatars. So 10 winners each gets one Illuvitar. In my opinion, go for the Mega Disc. We'll enter that. Do I have enough to do another one? Should I do another one? 10 winners get 2 ILV. You can never have enough ILV. 620. I don't. I could do the ILV. Anyways, we'll leave it at that. That is where you can spend the points. You can get 200 points, and right away you could enter the Wild Prize, or Plemus Hats, or Legendary Pistols. Lots of things that you could do. Nope, I want that one on. Where did it go? Window capture. There we go. Now we'll get back to the game. Luckily, I didn't know there was a marketplace so I could get all these raffles. I'm happy I could help. No worries. Yeah, that's not worth going into. Unfortunately, anything with an Alice is kind of annoying at the moment. Where are we? Heat map. Back in the yellow. Okay, you know what? We're just going to start doing some mining. I hope nobody minds. I know it's mildly boring, but this would be the quickest way to get us out. Well, actually, going into the instance would be the quickest way to get us out. But I really can't bring myself to go into an instant with an Atlas. Hang on, actually. Go back to... There we go. So let's see. There's one up there. Practice our jumping. I need to practice my jumping. Always. Life skills. Refill. I always hit my head on the mushrooms. We'll just extract it. There's some upgrades I've been meaning to get anyways, so I could always use more things. Vanavium is something I am definitely always short on. You know, a lot of people were telling me that Illuvium, the blue one, is something that they always need more of, and I seem to be overflowing with that. So, you know what? Everyone's run is different. Gems. Yep, always more gems. Diamonds are girls' best friends and all that. But not really. Diamonds are silly. No, no.
Not like this.
Not like this. So you tell them. Ah, that was sad. So sad. Happens to everyone, right? Oh, you know what actually we've got that I forgot about? Let's... No. Was that in the last instance? Yeah. I thought I had a teleport beacon, but I guess that was in our stage 3 run. Another thing that maybe people didn't know, that is always fun information to find out. If you shoot at an instance and you miss and it goes away, or maybe you get too close to an instance and it just evaporates, it will repopulate somewhere else on the map. So yay that you'll have another shot at it. What's not yay is it could populate someplace you've already been. So kind of keeping a track on your map of where you've explored is not always helpful. So little tips and tricks there. You can run through here, but you're always going to trip and end up jetpacking into the ceiling. Let's see. So where was stuff? There's one over here somewhere. There it is. Also, using the visor vision drains your energy fast, especially if you're flying at the same time.
I'll use it. This looks good.
You know, it's always funny to me when she's got those little things that she says. It's just, this looks good. I'll take it.
Got it.
And I can't tell you how many times she says that line after I've mined for the first time and there's nothing. Should update the heat map. You know, with the heat map though, I mean, I don't have any upgrades on my heat map myself. It should still populate. I mean, should, right? Because red is just where things are mostly going to be. But as you see, we've found instances out here in the yellow and the green. So it could populate outside of those red areas. Unless you're telling me that an upgraded heat map is going to show me where everything is. Because that would be killer, and I would start grinding for that immediately. I will say heat map is one of the... I've totally been ignoring those upgrades. Another thing, for people who don't know, the moment that you get within a certain distance from like ores and plants, they show up on your map. And then I haven't scanned it, so I can't see what it is, but I know it's a deposit. You got your little key over here. Let's see what we've got here. Guess I gotta move. Yeah. Current. Anytime. Ask questions. I'm more than happy to try and answer any questions that you guys have. Since we're not having a whole lot of luck on instances this run, it seems. And now we're just mining. I'll have enough points to go into a T1 if you guys... Ooh, rare shard. Sweet. If you guys want to chill around, might as well just use my points. Oh, passed it. Might as well just use my points. I can't. I just can't. There it is. Use up my points for the day. Atypical ore.
Got it.
Nice. Also, if anyone is having fun hanging out, wants to watch, play more, after the new year, I will be hopefully religiously streaming on my YouTube channel every Saturday. Probably not quite this late. I'll probably start closer to 9 p.m. PST. I am not an Illuvium developer. If you missed it, I am a co-founder of illuvialmaster.com. We are a fan site of Illuvium. We provide game tools and information pages for people. We started it just as a fun project, me and my husband. We actually recently doubled our headcount. Oh, can't do anymore. So we now have more than doubled. We have 5 people on the project. I don't think we're making that announcement yet as far as who. And I probably shouldn't do that. But anyways, we should be making an announcement somewhat soon. I am an Illuva fan. I'm Illuva nuts. I do love Illuvium. So. And I am obsessed with keeping track of things. So, like, I've got archives of so much stuff. How many available instances are there in a run? Man, you know what? I wish I knew. We'll put it this way, though. I have done lots of runs where all I do is go to instances. And, like, I will scan and move on to the next. And I've never run out of instances. So while I do not know the exact number that is available, I'm not personally overly concerned ever because I haven't run out. I don't think I've even had enough energy. Fire encounter. Watch it be links. Yeah, I don't think I've had enough. Okay. WTF. In all seriousness, how the hell is that a fire encounter? Okay. Goose Brava. We're gonna calm. It's okay. It's okay, Artie. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. Is that what we're gonna go with here? Now that's another thing I hope they fix in the next patch. Okay, what do we got? Can you get into the project? I'd love to help contribute to growing the knowledge of myself. If you're talking about Illuvial Master, feel free to. You've already shot me a DM, but we can chat in DMs. I will be frank right now. We're not making any money at the moment. We're doing this for fun. But if that is something you are interested in, we are more than happy to chat with anybody who wants to contribute in some way. Always can use people. Well, our article section needs a little help right now, but all of that fun stuff. Feel free to shoot me DMs. Atlas may be fiery. Atlas has a fiery personality. That I'll take it. That's funny. Fighter encounter. Whew. Yeah, I feel bad, I guess, almost assuming that people immediately need money when they want to help out. But I'm going to be frank, that's been my experience in the crypto space specifically. I'm new to crypto. I've only been in the space about a year now. About this time last year was when I decided I was going to explore crypto. And I think January of last year is when I found Illuvium. And then we started the site February. So it hasn't really been all that long yet. And yeah, it just seems like, I mean, it makes sense. Like if you put your time into something, you want to get something back. We do hope to make money eventually with the site. I'm not going to lie. Through like ads, but we're not planning on adding ads to the site until we've been in open beta for at least 6 months. Hopefully mass adoption. But building stuff's always fun, especially if you're passionate about the projects. Sweet. Am I catching? I'm going to catch the lynx. So we're going to try to catch the lynx. You know, I have had good luck in T1, so maybe we'll come across a T5. You never know. Come on. Go for it. Oh. I find it crazy still that when I first saw the capture animation with Mozart, I seriously doubted that it was going to have the same effect that Pokemon's Pokeball had. Ouch. I was actually a little disappointed. And the more I play the game and the more I watch it, it's like building that feeling for me. Which is crazy. Like I'm getting more and more attached to what's happening and the different stages that it could pop out at. That's cool. Mostly because like Pokemon, there's so much nostalgia there for me. And that's why I got into the game, is it just hit the nostalgic notes and the idea of having kind of a more grown-up version. I mean, that's always appealing. You want to relive your childhood, especially now that I'm an adult and I can pay for stuff to do that. Honestly, I buy my kids like toys and stuff, and I'm getting them what I want. Oh, I couldn't have this like Polly Pocket when I was 4. Here you go. Small pieces. Psh, you'll be fine. One trip to the emergency room later, I understand why my parents didn't get me toys with small pieces. Okay, that didn't actually happen, but I can imagine that happening. We are actually very conscious on what we give our kids in terms of size of toys. Yeah, I'm probably a little overly cautious on that. Lynx. Ooh, okay. This will at least feel worth it because we got 3 lynxes.
Let's get started.
T5 encounter bows. Only had 1 T5 encounter bows on the first T1 areas. What was the T5 that you got? I'm pretty curious. I always like hearing what people get. Let's see. You know what? I love getting the shield because then I will link to my, hopefully, to my Seafarers and get granite, which gives me that invulnerability. And that's just always nice. 4 seconds of getting no damage. One of my favorite side aspects. Oh, you know what? Okay, they do show it. Last time I was playing, they weren't showing the damage from the opponent's team. I need to remember if I need to submit a bug report or not. But if it's working now, no point. Sound like a cat. Aww. All right, we'll try the uncommon. Make me use the actual appropriate shard. Alfie, wow. Alfie is cool one to get. I mean, really, any T5 is cool one to get. I didn't actually like the pistol shrimp line when I first started playing, specifically in survival, but it's growing on me bit by bit. Definitely gonna have to do some mining missions in the next couple days. I'm going to my folks for the holidays. We're leaving tomorrow, and I'm so thankful that I actually gave my parents my old PC because I got an updated one in the last year. So I know that the old PC is enough to handle this game. I'm gonna download it, still be able to play some Illuvium on Christmas. And that is a successful Christmas, and that is what shows you that I'm addicted. I'm not willing to put down this game for a day. Or, I mean, I could. But just because you can doesn't mean you want to. Let's be real. Let's see, we have the deposit. We have lots of energy left. Let's see. We are in the cold. We should not be in the cold, folks. Let's go to Soka's Garden. I feel like a broken record because I say that every run. Let's go to the one place I know there's going to be stuff for us to do. Wait. Now is that... So this is what I mean about seeing through walls. You see a lot of stuff, but you don't necessarily know where it is unless you're just like a genius with the map. Which I'd like to think that I'm getting there, but I get turned around more often than not. It is also what I'm like convinces me that there are tunnels I have not yet found. Haha. Let's go to this one. Should never know what you'll find. Haha. Also, super annoying when you hit these and they're like hovering over the acid. You have to try and like jump and hit the E, and you have to hold the E to scan it and not fall in the acid. If you ever want to try that maneuver, make sure you set your teleport beacon first. Don't make my mistakes, folks. You learn from me. Blichter. Ooh. Nice to see you. Haha. Actually, they went to bed and I'm just right. Yeah, that's the way to go. Family's over, you still get runs in. Let's see. Oh, yeah, if anyone wants to know the kukas for days, I don't need kukas. The secret word for the DeQuest is sparks. Lowercase, we've discovered, is the way to go. All lowercase, and it should work. Sparks. S-P-A-R-K-S. Here, actually, I'm going to type that real fast. Just to make sure that we get that. Yes, it's also in the description because I did not want you guys to have to wait on me. I get sidetracked. I forget what I'm talking about. I'm a bit of a basket case sometimes, not going to lie. And I know what you're here for. Give the people what they want. That is my motto. I have a lot of mottos, apparently. Ooh. Should be right there. There you are. You're going fast. Are you something cool?
Gotcha.
Whenever they move like more erratically like that, I get really excited that it's going to be some like T5, T4. I don't need any of those. Where's the mines? Let's go get us some, hopefully not gems, but something cool. Like shards. Come on. You know, we'll just mine it. Is there one right above us?
Got it.
Oh, 2. Okay. A lot more instances on this Soka's Garden than the T2 stage 2 run.
Take it.
What kind of team are you hunting for? You know, I'm not actually hunting for any particular team. My hunts at the moment are just like, I want one of everything. I'm running a tier 0 team. I agree with Viper that they're some of the most effective and cost efficient. So, what do I need? If I enter an encounter, I can pull up my go-to sheets. Okay, what are the chances that that water alluvial is another Atlas? We're going to leave it be for now. The one time I did get a Ramphy in the stage 1, it did tell me, or it at least was fire. There's not any T1 or T2 fire alluvials, so really you're getting fiery, you're getting Ramphy, you're getting Sear, Flare, Singe. Fire, always go in on it. More lynxes for the win, I guess.
Here we go.
Let's see, what do I need right now? I mean, obviously everyone's hunting for the Ramphys. I could go for some more. I lost that dash earlier. That still makes me mad. Dash, the flare line. I think I've got my lure line. Pretty much all the T5s. I'm hitting the point where I've got the lower tiers. And I just need the higher ones. So I'm left wondering what I'm going to spend my time doing. Though, because I am a collector, it's probably dumb. But I think it's fun to collect one of everything. So after I get, well, probably before I get my Illuvials, I've already started. But I work on collecting one of every weapon and one of every upgrade. And you know, one of every essence that you can use in all the skins. So I will always be doing something. It might just be mining. Wow, I lost. That's a little embarrassing. I should have overkilled it. My bad. So, the collector needs one of everything, is the short answer. I will always look for that. There's one back there. Have we gone this way? That's the other issue with doing multiple runs, because the map doesn't change since we're just doing Crimson Waste. It's just too easy to forget. See, but we haven't gone to the side, so we'll go up to the side. Another awesome thing I'm looking forward to. Well, first off, the other regions. That is going to help add so much variety to this game. Are the additional regions. And the fact that there's going to be new movement mechanics in each of the regions. So like when you have Taiga Boreal and it's just a big block of ice, you're going to be slipping and sliding everywhere. And with places like Brightland Steps, and you've got the moving islands of rock in the sky, is really going to be testing out your jumping skills and your jetpacking skills. Shard Bluff, cool thing that I'm looking forward to, is there's a couple of places that are time dependent. Like the tide comes in and when it goes out, it reveals a cave, or you can finally get across to this other location. Which there's been speculation that that particular location, whose name I forget, is where you will, like, kind of, they're guessing it'll be like a spawn area for like Ramfires and Ramphys. I don't personally agree with that notion. Mostly because I don't think, like, I haven't heard tell of them doing like spawn locations. But I'd be happy to be wrong. I think it'd be really cool to have spawn locations. So where, I swear I saw it. This is where having another site, there it is. Another site is not always helpful. If I don't necessarily know which wall it is over. Okay. Also find it funny. I get like really into the game, so I get really close to the mic, and then I'm like, okay, relax, we're going back. Anyone else knows that they do that? Whether you're playing or streaming. Atlas. Atlas for days. Seriously, I'm just going to start going for ores, and this, I feel mildly depressed that we're not getting any like fun secrety stuff. Let's see. And this is where I will easily get turned around. Trying to figure out which way I've been, where I'm trying to get to. Map. The map doesn't show you shit. Have I been this way? I don't know. I can't see the tunnel. No. And we're back at the obelisk. See, I just depleted. Alright. Let's actually go back and we'll go down the other rift way. I like the corridors at least because like these, I know this goes outside. So since it's not lit up, I know I haven't been there. These are just fun. I'm really hoping for puzzles eventually. So like, I kind of theorize that we'll have to light up all of the cave paintings. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Which way do I want to go? Is it left or right? If you light up all the cave paintings, like maybe something happens. Maybe you have to do it in a specific time limit. And that would be cool. And you know, maybe they'll do that for the obelisks. Since I know, okay, there's stuff up there. And I wish the bullet points were... There we go. Sometimes I wish it would just light up a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, eventually we're going to have to find the other obelisks, I guess. I'm kind of confused how that works in the overworld. It's like we'll teleport in at an obelisk, but there's going to be more of them that we have to unlock to get to the other regions or areas.
This looks good.
I disagree, Arlene. It does not look good.
Got it.
Plants. There we go. All right. Maybe this way? Maybe we should go up to the surface. Oh, I guess we haven't been to the boneyard this run. Silly me. Ooh, and there's an instance over here. Hopefully not more atlases. You're always hoping for just that magic instance where you get a T4, tier 5. Can't even settle for a T3 anymore because I have most of them. Kuka, 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 kuka. Ah, that's so boring. Give me something exciting. You know, that's the other downside about the beta. You get 5,000 energy a day, which if you're just doing T1s is fine. But you can only do one T3 run a day, max. I want more. There we go. Let's see if we can make it across this acid pit. Hopefully we can. I probably should have put a teleport beacon just to be sure. Totally thought I missed that. Another air encounter. What do you want to bet we're going to get more Kukas? Yeah. Oh, Kookaloo. Again, I've already got you. Don't go breaking my heart. Start having karaoke here if we don't run into something more interesting, folks. And trust me, you don't want to have me on karaoke. Yeah, let's get some ore. Or actually, I should stop. I think I have enough for 750. Let's cancel that. And we have enough for one more scan and one more encounter. So let's check it. See, we're in the green. That does me no good. Let's travel this way, though. There we go. We should go back over here. Honestly, the first couple times that I played really any stage, I found most of my encounters out here in the open rather than the cave system. But, and I don't know if this is just the RNG gods playing havoc on what I think is going to happen on a run. Now it seems like I don't run into any up here, hardly at all. I mean, outside of those kind of main hotspotty areas. Wonder how long it would take us to sprint across the entire map. That'd be cool. Well, lots. Oh, there's an instance. Lots of ore. No crashing. 2-hour stream, no crashes yet. That's pretty impressive. I think the first time I tried streaming this game, I have been lucky. I don't get crashes very often. But it's like, oh, you want to stream this game for the first time? Let me crash on you within like the first 10 seconds. That's always the way of it. All right, let's see. Okay, rogue encounter, which as we know means nothing. But we can always hope. We can hope it's a Ramphie. And I guess we'll just take the links. Always the links.
Your download is complete.
Never quite understood that catchphrase. Yeah, only want the links, so let's get the big boys out. Yeah, we only need one try anyways, right? We'll get it with a common. That's a maniacal laugh if ever I heard one.
Bada bing, bada bye.
I'm really curious to know now who voiced Arlen. Arlene. Oh, also, anyone new? Let me just quick show you. Never use a fragmented shard on an Illuvial that is not a tier 0. You will not catch it. Your likelihood is 0. Alright. Fingers crossed, Mozart. Nope. Just no. That was a nope if ever I saw one. Alright, folks. That is all of my points. We started out strong, and then we got kind of boring there at the end. See if I can get the E to pop back. That's an annoying bug. Anyways, yeah. Started off strong. And ended kind of boring. Is what it is, I guess. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful stream. And again, if you want to keep watching streams, I'm going to be here every Saturday after the new year. I have videos coming that are going to help people explain the overworld, letting you know, hopefully laying out the Forge a bit better because it is very confusing, at least to me. The UI definitely needs work. But that's why it's a beta, right? We're going to fix things. We're going to make it better. And anyone who's popping in late, one last time, if you need the secret word for the DeQuest, it is in the description below. The word is sparks. To answer one final question, using too much energy to capture. You can go into the negative on your last capture and still have a chance to capture it. So if you've got 2 energy left, you still technically get 1 more shot at capturing an Illuvial. Anyways, that's it for my stream. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Happy holidays and have a great evening or morning wherever you're at. Bye.